Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Diamond1 again. Today I'm going to be telling you everything I know about how to make the most amount of money in GTA Online to the point where you'll be buying stuff you don't even need. Now, you're probably going to ask yourself, what do I know that isn't already said on hundreds of other videos on how to make money? Well, to me, this is a checklist on what you can do to get that money as quick as possible. First thing you're going to want to do is the simplest. Just ask players for help. Now, it seems cliche, but Occam's razor, sometimes the simplest answer is the best answer. Ask people for help. You know, that's the whole point of, being able to make money, is getting help to get the stuff done, because once you get going, you're going to need help to sell your product and get supplies. Second thing, people say, go ahead and buy the CEO office. Don't. I personally do not do anything else with the CEO business, even though, as you can see, I've got the place customized. I don't do anything with the CEO anymore. It was the first business I bought, but it's the worst for me. Some people can use it, some people don't. So first, ask for help. You make friends, maybe they'll help you and give you a certain percentage on heists. All you got to do is do a butt-ton of random missions like dispatch and stuff like that. Especially if people get oppressors, they'll finish those in like 5 minutes. But here's what you're going to want to do. You want to come down to Maze Bank, and as you can see, I've got the nightclub here, the bunker, the Chaparral Clubhouse, and Route 68 facility, and the military base hangar. Now, the one thing you're gonna want to do is buy this nightclub. My mistake. Clubhouse. This is the one that is in the golden spot. This is the best place, I personally believe, is the best place to sell. Now, when you buy this motorcycle club, you're going to have almost everything in the general facility. Once you buy this, after gaining enough money to buy it, you're going to want to buy the cocaine lockup at this location here, then the meth lab at this location right here, then the counterfeit cash lockup here. But you're thinking that's obviously going to be too expensive, so what you're going to want to do is buy the one right here. Now, next thing you're going to want to do is obviously buy upgrades. First, I recommend saving up enough money to get the the clubhouse here. Then you're going to want to save up and get this one right here. This is the third most profitable business for the motorcycle club. Once you get enough money from selling with the basic price of product, keep saving, keep doing heist missions with friends from the first statement. Once you get enough, buy the first upgrade, which is the equipment upgrade. Then buy the staff. You're thinking, what about the security? Don't worry about security. You don't need that as long as you do one extra rule. Start your MC businesses from inside the business. As long as you do that, there's a very, 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 very rare chance that you will ever get raided. I've only been raided 2, maybe 3 times since I started doing this earlier this year. And I finally got around to making this video because I'm at the point where, as you see, I've got over around 9 million, but the only reason why I have so little is because I've basically bought everything I need, and now I'm just racking up money for the hell of it. Once you get the motorcycle club here, and you get this one right here, save up money, then eventually buy either the meth lab right here or the cocaine. Now, the cocaine is going to be a pain because it takes up a lot of supplies, but it pays out the most, especially when it comes to double payouts. Once you get the motorcycle club, the counterfeit cash, the meth lab, and the cocaine right here, this is the area where you're going to make the most money. Eventually, you're going to want to buy a facility and a bunker. Yes, this one right here and this one right here are, like I said, in what I call the golden spot. It's in the center of the map. Now you want to wonder, why don't I buy a weed farm or a counterfeit documents or anything like that? They aren't really worth the time. Don't worry about getting upgrades for your facility until you start rolling in the money, because it's just a place to store vehicles and do the Doomsday Heist. The bunker, for first off, you're gonna go for money. Focus on having the staff focus on making weapons, unless you want to go for upgrades on the vehicles and stuff. Just pick one or the other. If you're gonna go for money, focus on putting it into weapons. Don't worry about it right now. From the motorcycle club and doing the 3 businesses at those locations, then you can upgrade your bunker, which you're gonna go for the equipment and the staff. The security is the last thing on your list, as long as you start your business from within the business itself. And you can use these 3 businesses as an MC. I've checked it, it works. Now, when you want to get to a point where you get at least this motorcycle club and the Counterfeit Cash right here, you're going to want to get some passive money, which the best place for me, I believe, is this nightclub here. It's in the center of the map of the city, and most of the stuff that you're going to deal with is within the city limits. There's only a few missions where you actually have to go outside, which is, you end up all the way up here, and that's only to recover a supply, but that's like one mission. Anything else, it's in the city. Put up posters, smash vehicles, all that kind of stuff. Drive a blimp from down here, you're fine. Now, when you get your nightclub, you're probably only going to have 2, maybe 3 people to gather product. The reason why you want to get this next, after you get your MC instead of your bunker or your facility, you're going to want to get your motorcycle club, get a business up and running, and once you get a business up and running without having to worry about upgrades, get the nightclub as soon as you can. Now you can get the cheapest one, which is right here, but it's still to the south of the map. Once you get the nightclub, put 1 person on the cargo shipments, and then, seeing as you'll have the cocaine, the counterfeit cash, and the meth, put a person on those 3 businesses. Go out, do other random missions with people, heists, that kind of stuff. While you're gaining money by doing those heists, this is going to be racking up the money. You won't have to worry about supplies or anything like that. Every once in a while, come back, check your supplies, and once they get to a product bar of maybe 1 and 1.5, give or take, you're going to want to sell, because there's always a chance that you can have to deal with 2 vehicles. So if you sell it when it's low, you only have to deal with 1 vehicle. When it gets to about 2.5 to 3 bars, it's 2 vehicles. 3 to 4, it's usually 2 to 3, give or take. And when it gets to a full product of 5 bars, you're going to have to deal with between 3 and 4 vehicles. And it gets a lot harder, especially. Another rule you're going to want to learn is always try and do these things in a private public session. You may not get there's a slight bonus you get if you play in a session with a bunch of people, but it's not really worth it. I've done the math, it's not worth it. Your best bet is to go into a private public session and just do the missions with friends by inviting them to your session. Now, you're wondering, how do you get a private public session? Look it up. There's a way that you can lower your network settings to where it's like 700, 600, 800, somewhere around that area. You can lower it to where only you can interact with a private public session. You won't have to worry about anybody else. You can invite people, and if their settings are set just right, you can do the same thing with them. Let's see. People would probably buy the starter pack and they'd get the bunker up here, the facility up here. This facility is only good for 1 heist. That's it. It's not worth anything else. And even the bonus that you get for the Elite Challenge is not worth it. Do not buy anything up here. Your best bet is to buy three spots. This bunker, this MC, which is the first thing you want to buy, and eventually this facility. But this is only for the Doomsday Heists, which that is only if you're going to have enough money to start the stuff itself. Then you're going to buy the cocaine lockup here, the meth lab here, and the counterfeit cash here. You'll be close to your businesses, you'll be able to get to them faster, and you'll be able to sell them quicker. And another thing is, don't bother with the CEO business. It's not really worth it. Some people say it's good to do. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But personally, I've been making so much money during this double payout that I'm like, it's just don't worry about it. So that's basically how I believe you can make the most amount of money. So again, first, ask for help. That's all you got to do. Second, get the MC where I showed you. Then, when you save up enough money, get the counterfeit cash. Eventually, upgrade it with the staff or the equipment upgrade. Then, keep doing random jobs and heists with friends. Then, when you get up enough money, get the meth lab, save money, upgrade the meth lab, move up and do the same repeated process until you get the cocaine lab. But you can also buy the nightclub by the process of getting the MC and the counterfeit cash, then get the nightclub. That'll make passive money. It'll make it a lot easier. Once you get the motorcycle club, the counterfeit cash, the meth lab, the cocaine, and the nightclub, you'll be rolling in money. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and good luck.